Coming down, it's your boy Tony. I can fire. We're down again for another amazing game of the NPL. Got the Super right here. We got so many different amazing things for us right now. I just want to make sure. So now, if you hear me, okay, right, does sound like everything is okay on that end. We're gonna be doing the double screen thing today, as we've been doing in the past weeks, but I'm gonna try to show it a lot less. Okay, this is building up all the way into the NPL finals to improve the production. The team's working on, a massive, massive, beautiful production right there for you guys at the final. So it's going to be really, really, really super interesting. All right, in the meantime, let's take a look at the map right there. As you guys can see on that left side, there's so many different teams situated towards that Zaki, not Jojo Pool, and South Georgia Pool region. We got the boys from O3, we got Citizens, we got AD, we got AFL as well. We got the boys from Fear also getting into the mix right there. We got DN, the boys from Active Gaming are also in the lobby. Same thing as there's so many different teams right now. As we do see that map situated towards that southeastern region, there's so many unoccupied cities right now, as we see Farm, Milta Power, Novo, and Military Base currently here right now as several different teams will obviously be looking to try to make the rotations, because they know that flight path was all the way towards that northern region, and the regions towards Milta and Farm will be totally free for them to navigate towards. Meantime, do let us know right there in the comments who you guys are going to be rooting for. Who do you think is going to be getting that winner chicken dinner for today? Who is going to be a champion? Let's take a look at some of these teams right here. You got the boys from Upper 6, the UA, you got AFL, you got No Gaming, you got FST coming into this one with a 3-man squad. You got the boys from AD as well. Yeah, Fear right there coming in with a 3-man squad as well. I'm not sure what's happened to DT, but it does look like they made it into the game with just a 1-man squad. Active Gaming coming into this one with a full squad right there. You got the boys from O3 with a 2-man squad. So let's see how it goes. Let's see how it plays out as several different teams, and I'll be looking to sort of like make their way into the next zone. There's some teams who are already occupied within it. You got the boys from Vibe Gaming, you got the boys from Active Gaming in that zone. You got UA, Unsullied Army, you got not too far away from Upper 6. And there's no action going on right now, as several different teams are currently spaced out. Got 16 teams in the lobby. Some players did not make their way into the game. Citizens Gaming all the way in Zaki, they've been giving us some lovely, lovely performances throughout the entire NPL, coming in from the playoff to the qualifiers and right now into the Super Weekend. So we're seeing how that one will be playing out for several of these teams right here. Who are you guys rooting for? Who do you think is going to grab that winner chicken dinner? Ask the caster. Who am I going to give my caster cost slash and blessing to? Let's see. I don't want to root for anybody. That's no reason. Well, let's know what you guys think down there in the comments. I haven't opened the chart yet. I'm going to be opening it in a second. So we'll see how it's going to go. This is one of those few games where we didn't get to see some early action going down between these teams. So far, we've not seen anything. Let's see how we consistently continues to build up. How'd that go? Gonna be tuning in right now, opening up. Opening it up. I see Kumi right there. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for being close to us right here in the NPL. All right, Upper 6, not too far away from the boys from A. Gonna keep an eye on that. We're keeping an eye on every single fight, seeing how it's gonna play out. Gonna open the map for a second. Just take a look at it right there. We do see how 7 different teams are currently spaced out right now. There's no action going down. Everyone's pretty much just trying as much as possible to, just find their spot. But considering how the zone's gonna play out, I do see a player not too far away from active gaming. It is Felzy, who is not too far away from God. It does look like we're going to be having our effects action coming down between these two players right there, as God does get a knock right there onto one of the Vibe Gaming guys and takes down Felzy. And that right there is our effects action going down right there between the boys from Vibe Gaming and Active Gaming, getting into the mix right there. So what's up, guys? Do let us know. Do remember to hit that like and hit that subscribe. Guys, let's get it up. Let's get it up. At the time when I'm speaking, we have just about 6 likes going on. Share out the stream to as much people as possible. Come and support your clan. Let us know who you are going to be rooting for. There's so many different teams around this region. I'm just gonna zoom in right there. We do see the boys from Active Gaming heading towards that region where Jesse and Tega are currently situated. They might be getting into a skirmish at any point in time. We'll just take a look at what Jesse and Cole are currently looking at. It does look like where Active Gaming was driving towards them. The boys from UA were driving away, and there might be, nothing going down between the two, but we will keep an eye and see how that actually does build up as we continue to progress. The boys from Active Gaming are now making their way, heading into that zone, as well as the boys from UA. Several different clans are already beginning to push into, getting into a favorable situation. All right, we'll turn our eyes onto CLS, who are also heading into that zone. And if you take a look at the way it's shaping up on that map right there, you do see them heading towards that region where you do have Extremists not too far away. So we might be seeing something going down right there. We'll keep an eye on that. But it does look like Roach has spotted, a player right there. And because, they're currently just trying to navigate away, they're not taking on that fight. But the shots are already beginning to let loose. It does look like God on the other end got caught up right there by Vibe Gaming, and we might now be seeing a fight going down between those two, Vibe Gaming and Active Gaming. And a couple of players have gone down right there, but Ayo comes into the mix, is taking on shots onto Active Gaming. Sauce, and Sauce is trying as much as possible to get out of that region. He jumps out of his vehicle, turns onto Supremo, is able to get a knock right there onto Supremo. And Ayo, who is all the way on the other side, is now the last one for Vibe Gaming. Sauce putting in the work right there. He's gotten a couple of knocks onto the boys from Vibe Gaming. That's an Ayo pretty much in a trade by Bata right now, as Sauce does get taken down. Currently unsure of Ted Bundy location, as he's not close to the team and is not able to provide any option right here for the team, as the boys from Vibe Gaming will now be getting on their heels. You're putting in the work right there and being able to get some kills right there onto his teammates. Now able to get a revive onto Jesus. And Active Gaming currently left with one player. Vibe Gaming were in a fight with them just about now, having only 3 players left. All right, we'll take a look at how it's shaping up on that leaderboard, and where currently several different teams are situated. We do see the boys from DN sort of like in a shift all the way from that southwestern region, not too far away from O3 and Fear Esports as well. You do see the boys from AFL heading towards that region where Pochinki is currently situated at, and we've seen a little bit of fights going down right here, but right now. Let's take a look and see the way things are going to shape up. We do see the boys from Citizens as well getting into that zone, so I'm curious to see how things actually do build up and what teams get into the next fight right about now. All right, Fear Esports trying to make the rotation into that zone. As you can see, Outcast beginning to make that move, and I'm curious to see who gets into the next fight as that zone does get shifted right about now. As you can see, situating around Shelter, Farm, Milta, and a little bit of Novo and military base right there. All these teams are now beginning to look for where they will call home as they are making their rotations right about now. Who do you guys think is going to win considering how things have played off in this particular zone? Who are you guys rooting for? Let's leave a comment right there. Remember to hit that like and hit that subscribe. Let's get things cracking and let's get things going. I do see several different people being like, go Ninjas, go CLS, Active Gaming, FST for the win. Yeah, let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. Does look like DN and AD are getting into a bit of squabble right there. As DN Ninja is pulling up right close to Falcon. Alright, Falcon just get taken out of the game. AD now left to just 2 players and left with Angelo and Power. Power's trying to make his way. Boys from AFL also getting shot as well. One of the players from DN currently got lobbied. Angelo hopping up and getting out of that position, as you can see. Player from taken out. Alright guys, let's take a look at the way things are currently building up, but it does look like all three is getting into a fight. I just want to... Where is all three? Magic got knocked down right there.
Now what?
Does look like it is Extremists who are now in the action right now.
Enemies did that first. Now where is shooting from me that too?
Taking down one player. We'll keep an eye on the an eye on the fight with Shaq. Shaq, the last player from his team. Both of them trying to make those rotations into the zone. He'll be getting that revive right about now. Does look like everyone's trying to find their location right about now and, you know, pick their spot. Next zone shift is going to determine a lot of things. You still do see Citizens sitting down with a full squad right there. We're curious to see how this one actually does play out. All right, guys, don't remember to hit that like and hit that subscribe. Let's get things going. We just see 6 likes right there. Let's get things moving. Let's get things moving. All right, we still got a lot of teams right here on the map. I do see the boys from AFL trying to make the rotations into a location where we do have another team. And already you can see that shots beginning to let loose. That shots beginning to fly. Right here, you see the boys from O3 setting on shots right there. As Shaq does get a knock or two onto the boys from AFL. Actually, it's just one knock. And the boys from Shaq have reduced it to 2. They decide to make that push onto that location. But definitely down as Shaq is still much as possible to put in the fear of God into the boys from AFL. We've not been able to get that. So we're not able to get the confirmation onto the player that they currently did knock. But
if they look out now,
obviously,
just slide down.
Making sure that
Go that back.
they do announce that they are here. We're here. Don't play with us. Don't play with us. Don't play with us. All right, guys. Let's get those likes up. Let's get those likes up. Let's take it also.
Good as a zone don't move out.
All right, let's take a look at that zone right there. You see that zone shifting all the way towards that region around farm. A little bit of Pochinki.
But don't go offline.
And it is a tough one right there. But a lot of teams looking to find where to call home, and this is exactly where things will now begin to get crazy.
Now we need a
Several different teams who will be looking to find a position to call their own will now begin to get fights as they do begin to rotate into the zone. Well, we can't get it knocked down again. Boys from Shark are just a two-man squad, otherwise they will definitely be pushing into that location where AFL currently are. As you do see several different teams already beginning to make their rotations. I'm just going to switch away from this particular one while we're taking a look onto the AFL fight, trying to figure out what's going down there. But we do see the boys from UA getting into...
They shoot. Possible they shoot.
Fights. Does look like CLS is also...
Yeah, go raise down.
Let's take a look and see how it's building up between Manny and his boys versus the boys from Extremists. I'm already beginning to let loose. Shut down as Brand goes down. Two players from Extremists are currently down. The boys from Extremists are trying as much as possible to hold their own. It does look like on the other end they're able to lobby one or two players. They've taken out two players from CLS, and right now it is just down to one player. It's down to Yummy. Yummy's trying as much as possible to hold it down for Extremists, and it's all down to leading margins right now. If Yummy can get another knock, might be able to keep us up with the team, but that knock coming from Roach does send Yummy out of the game right there. That definitely will be a GG's to the boys. Right there, taking a look at this map right there. You see that zone, but on the other end of the map, you do see Shark and AFL still standing on shots. But right about now, it does look like Shark has currently been taking down the boys from AFL. Don't know that it's just a two-man squad, otherwise they will definitely be pushing into that. Will be airing on the side of caution right now as the two teams are currently within the zone. There's also a potential fight going down between the boys from Upper 6 and UA.
He boss that Bogota, you finish.
Two clans are close to themselves, sending themselves shots. You see on the right hand side, you do have the boys from AFL taking on shots onto O3, which is just a two-man squad. While on the other side, you do have the boys from UA taking on shots onto Upper 6. I'll be curious to see how it does actually play out as the zone continues to make that shift right there. What are your predictions like, guys? Who are you guys going to give your cast across? Who are you guys going to lay down your support for right now? Who is going to get home that winner chicken dinner?
Una just know say na two people did the game. Zone please don't too shift.
Does look like we do have another fight going down between 21 and the boys from CLS. CLS was just in a fight right about now. And now they've got into another skirmish coming up against the boys from 21. So Agatic with that lead right there. Agatic does get a knocker right now. 21's just down to the one player. Oh man, right there. But I kill with that storm right there. Gets another knock. And Danny Brown is trying to make that move. Trying to push onto a kill. What's he gonna do? What's he gonna do? Can Akil with this one fall? See, man, Akil with the wipe right there. Wins that one for his team. And definitely will be looking to get that winner chicken dinner. right here,
That was
obviously
like
pumped up, getting 3 kills so far. And his teammates
my best.
will absolutely be grateful for that move
Don't
right
talk,
there. And all of a sudden now we're down to 13 teams in the lobby. Be curious to see how this one
Smoking on
actually
that
does
house in
play
front of me.
out.
That was the in the zone.
All the way here, we still have the boys from AFL and O3 still just interlocked in a fight right there,
This
taking
got
a
the
look
smokies.
at each other, just pointing their gun. So far, they've not
Goes
made
on
their
like
move
this.
into that
Wow.
zone. One of those teams have got to make their move right about now. We do see several different teams already beginning to make their move into that zone. We do see the boys from
First smoke, they
AD,
goes on.
well,
They
just
go
a two-man
straight.
squad left heading towards the zone. Right in front of them, you do have the boys from No Game. You can see Angelo just coming down from that vehicle and looking as much as possible. But No Gaming in some trouble right there. There's several different teams in front of them.
This house,
Into that zone. The other end.
No, be hard. This was for smoke, and you know the top. This house where they your left for smoke. Yeah, anybody did it. I don't see him.
Inofficial. All right, guys, so let's take a look at the way things are currently being shaped up. Things are currently building up right about now. Taking a look at that zone, we do see several different teams already beginning to get into the fight, but the boys from DN getting into a fight with Fear. And Outcast currently taking out right there, taking on shots onto the boys from DN. DN are now down to currently
Sharp.
2 players.
No, but the house they edge of game.
Trying to make that push. And it does look like Neo's been able to get another knock again. And right now it's just left with Nasri.
Move. Approach the zone. Shy, don't be like this. Okay, lie down. Nice one.
Neo taking on shots onto Nasri.
No.
That will be the
Nice
end.
one.
That one on the other end.
So you need goes on. Sharp.
We have Ted Bundy from Active Gaming, the last player getting taken out right there. Right now we're heading towards our 6th zone actually. And we might be seeing a fight coming down between the boys from AFL and Upper 6.
You cannot pass this zone. So unless you want to go look these guys, carry their smokes. Okay, nice. Now that's second side. 44 seconds search. 44 seconds search.
Shots onto several different teams right there. We do still have the boys from Upper 6.
Now they go see you.
Taking on shots onto several different players right there. You have the boys from AFL. There's somewhat fights about to go down. We do have the boys from Upper 6. No Gaming also heading towards that zone where you do have Vibe Gaming and several different clans already situated right there. You do have Upper 6 trying as much as possible to get those kills. No Gaming moving himself into a good spot. And all those guys are trying as much as possible to hold their own down. Upper 6 still in the fight right there. Getting tagged up. The boys from the boys from FST keep sending them shots, and it does look like Valley and his boys are going to be pushing up into the zone right there. And oh my goodness, Your Might hitting the vehicle of his player. And we've got about 8 teams left right here. You guys think is going to win this one? Who's going to grab that winner chicken dinner? Who is going to be the champion? But Sidizens again coming into this one like Bender the Dank. They're coming up against the boys from UA. They're pushing that building and not letting go. Tega and his boys, or Jesse and his boys, about to get into that mix right here with the boys from Sidizens. That boy sending on the nades, but Tega has moved into the other side of the building. This is where things are beginning to get interesting. Boys from Sidizens have currently lost one player, the boss Bengal. Down to 3, it's a 3v3 in this
That's
situation
right.
right now.
You
We
could
see
see that
fights going on for several different corners, but UA getting into some trouble right here as the boys of No Gaming are taking them down from a third party right there. They got to worry about the third party. They got to worry about Citizens Gaming, and right now things are getting really crazy as Citizens are continuing with the pounding, continuing with the nades. You do see a player from Citizens there, also from far, trying as much as possible to see if he can get a knock onto one of the players from UA, and they're pretty much just stalking them in this region right now as the zone has shifted again into that 6 zone. Who guys is gonna get this winner chicken dinner? Who is gonna be on top? Let's get things cracking. We got about 7 teams right here in the lobby. You still got the boys from UA in this game. You got the boys from Citizens. You got FST, No Gaming, Vibe Gaming, AD, and Fear are all right here holding their own down. We're going to quickly turn our sights onto the boys from Fear, who are now heading into that zone. I do feel like they're going to be causing some trouble as they make their move into that zone. Yeah, gets gunned down. Smash, moves up right next to SDZ. And Fear down to just the one player, down to just Neo. The boys from UA have got to make a way into the zone as well. Several different teams just pretty much just getting taken out right there. And No Gaming Beeps, who's on top of the world. Taking out a couple of players right there. We just got to take a look at that position where Beeps is currently situated. Gonna take a look at him. Just pounding and taking on several different teams. You got AD, you got Citizens still in this zone. And it's a very curious position right now. Several different teams will be looking to grab that winner chicken dinner. But my goodness, No Gaming with a really good situation. At Beeps right here is on top of the world, taking a look at everyone. He's about to pop that nade onto that location where Citizens is currently situated at. And if he can use this position to his advantage, he might be able to take out a couple of players right there. Ooh, but Guns' lobby, the boys from Citizens have now reduced the deficit to a 3v3 between them and the boys from No Gaming. AD is still in the mix. They've got 2 players to their name. They've somehow been quiet so far within this particular game, but let's see how it goes as we're inching towards that final circle. It's a 3v2, and it's all down to 2 marches right there as Evil does take down 11. Another player from Citizen gets taken down right there by the boys from AD coming in with a third party in this one, and it's just left with Shy Boy. Shy Boy gonna do is turning his sights and his focus onto the boys from AD. Boy's got to be really careful. He's popping out the smokes, trying as much as possible to evade shots coming in from several different corners. But my goodness, it's a very tough one for all these people. They want to take on the boys from No Gaming, but No Gaming looking really strong in this one. It's now a 3v1v1. And B2's on top of the wall. He's doing so much damage as he does take out another player right there. Single-handedly taking out the boys from AD, and it's just down to Shy Boy right here in the lobby. And these boys are not giving them any time as Emperor is pushing up onto this particular position. But I'm going to see a 1v3 coming down. But the boys right there from No Gaming storming the entire lobby and taking them on. A lovely final circle gameplay coming in from the boys from No Gaming and getting themselves 9 kills right there on this one. It was an amazing, incredible game going down. Alright guys, it's your boy ActFire. We'll be right back with some more action in a couple of minutes. For now, let's take some adverts from our sponsors, and I'll see you in a couple of minutes. Let's go. Yo, what's up, guys? Let's get ready to go. We're heading into our second match of the night. And it has been an interesting time so far. As we did see the boys from No Gaming win that last game with Beeps putting in a whole lot of work. Going into that final circle and getting 9 kills to the name. But who do you guys think is going to win this particular game, considering how that first game was played? In the meantime, check out the map from that right side. Currently not showed up yet, but it does look like one might be getting in a fight with boys from Vibe Gaming. Not sure which player exactly them, but it does look like it is Kill. Currently close to the boys from Vibe Gaming. Now this one does build up for them as the boys from Vibe Gaming. You see Supreme already beginning to push onto that region where the boys are right now. You do see them already beginning to prepare for that skirmish about to go down. Go down to who gets that first knock. Very situation right there as he does get taken down. On the ground, sending a kill out of the game right there. The rest of the players are left to make their push. Awesome to the one are now currently left with only 2 players in this particular one. Sorry, 3 players in this particular one. Oof. There goes my team for the work right there. FLC currently got revived. Guys, remember to hit that like and hit that subscribe. Let's get this going. Let's get this pushing. Let's push. Let's get it going. Increase that likes. Let's get it up. Let's get it up. Oh, this Eva says the sound isn't great. Oh. So that's the sound of the game, I suppose. Okay. Right. Probably figure out what's happening. Guys, I'm trying to sort out this, but I may be wrong with the sound. On the other end, we do see Pharaoh. Pharaoh has been taken down by Vibe Gaming as well. Vibe Gaming currently sitting down with 2 kills to the name. Plus 121. Gotta be wondering about what decision to make right about now. Are they going to prioritize just getting out of this situation and getting into that zone? What is going to Well, guys, tell me, how's the sound? How's the sound? Is it my mic? Is it my? Is the when you mean the sound, Diva? Are you talking about the gameplay sound, or are you talking about my mic? Is it the sound that's coming on from my mic? That is. I know so that I solve it right here myself. Hello. Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2. Let's go. Okay. So it may have been my mic. May have been my mic. My mic was set 80%. Why? All right. So how does it sound now? Hope it's okay. I do believe it might have been my mic that Diva was talking about. But anyways, in the meantime, while we're keeping an eye on that particular fight, let's take a look at the zone on that other end. We do see the boys from Fear really close to Extremists. And they might be getting into a fight, so we're gonna keep an eye on that. Vibe Gaming and the rest of the players from 21 are pretty much just spacing out right about now, just heading away from each other's location. So it might be Fear, you know, for us to look at in this particular one. I'm just headed on to the player who is currently close to the rest of the players from Extremists right there, as it is 22 King, who is pulling up onto that region right next to Abby. Oh, and that leg taking Abby down. You can see now Fear beginning to make that move. And oh, Abby currently getting lobbied right there. And Swing's Extremists are now down to just Brand and Yummy. And this particular lobby right here, we do have the boys from Extremists now needing to make a decision. Are they going to pull out of this particular fight and try to get themselves into that zone and get themselves some extra points on that leaderboard? Or are they going to be pulling out of this particular fight? Let's take a look at the way things are going to be building up right here, as the boys from Fear will be looking to push onto this particular position. You're down to the super weekend, guys. Do make sure you hit that like and hit that subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Your mic, okay, it's okay now. It's good. The game sound that off. Okay, it's better. Okay. It's the game sounds that are off. Game sounds are off. Oh, are the game sounds on now? We'll see. Oh my god, what is this? What is going on? What is going on? In a 4v2 situation, it's now been reduced to a 1. What? Okay, Brand. Trying to go in for that revive. He has been able to get that revive, and now the team from Extremists have been able to fight their way all the way into a 2v2 situation right now, coming up against Fear. But the boys from Fear can't get that revive onto 22 King, then it might now be a 3v2. But lovely gameplay coming in from Brad. But take a look at that position. Oh my goodness. Brand putting in the work. He gets another knock right there. And Swags has got to be careful. Brand trying to pull up onto this particular position. He's holding up them nade. About to throw it into that position. He throws it upstairs. It's not able to do any damage, as Swags was somewhere along that step. Throws it into the wrong position again. Now he's looking to make that push. Swags getting that. Oh my goodness. In a 2v2 situation, the boys from Extremists are able to win that particular fight. And Yummy and Brand winning that particular one. Alright guys, I hope the sounds is okay now. Okay, I hope it's all good. I hope so. Wait, number 1. And this should be off. Yummy. In my tummy. Yummy. Alright, let's take a look at things just outside the circle right there. We see FST currently raining shots onto A. Keep an eye on that, see how it develops. Shots onto the bottom UA right there, as both teams are currently outside that circle. Very sticky situation right there, as they will be looking to move into that zone, but the boys from FST are pretty much adamant to get them taken down right there. So you can see easy just pointing the guns onto the boys from UA, and Jesse, Butcher, Prophecy are currently surrounded at this particular point in time. They've got themselves a full squad, but they got to make a really good move to get out of this particular position, as No Pain and his boys are currently just circulating around them, waiting for that one knock to be able to make that final push. And it's all down to small margins right now. What a crazy situation. Oh, my ear, they cry. Yeah. Oh, I see. Oh, I see. But you mean the sound doesn't sound normal right now? That's weird. It sounds normal to me. But let me try and hear it. Verify and now. Sounded normal to me. It sounded normal to me. All right, all right, all right. So I was checking out the sound, trying to see, how things are on that side. But then all of a sudden, FST and UA getting into a very, very, very dangerous situation right there. As the boys from FST were looking to make their charge onto the players from UA right there. They're sending in them nades, sending in everything they've got. It's just down to Butcher. Prophecy, somehow, before he got taken out, was able to take down one of the boys from FST. FST has got him back there, revives. It's now left for No Pain to revive his last guy. Butcher trying to hold it down for his team. Oh, he skipped one. Was punching the air. And that definitely will be a KO as the boys from UA get taken out of the game. We're down to 14 teams in this particular lobby. We're in the second zone, moving all the way into that third. And it's all down to little margins right now. You got several different teams who are currently situated within that zone. You got the boys from Citizens, you got Vibe Gaming, you got No Gaming, you got AD, you got Active Gaming, you got O3. And all these clans are already holding up good spots within the zone, as FST, who just finished a fight with UA, will be looking to make their move into that zone. Tunnel sides onto the boys from Extremists, Yummy and Brand, who are currently sitting down with 4 kills right here, who got themselves into a really good fight with Fear Esports and had a 2v4 situation and took Fear out in a 2v4. Yeah, I'm not sure what the static is, but I'm going to reduce some sound coming in, and we'll see how that goes. Okay, we'll see how that goes. Maybe it's the sound coming in from my mic. My mic is sometimes my mic sound can bring itself into the game. So weird. Sometimes it happens like that. Well, let's see. I think I've done something right now which will probably make it okay. which may make it okay. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. But anyways, we're shifting into that next zone right now. It does look like we might be seeing a fight going down between the boys from Sidizens and Bad Gaming. Okay, one of the players from DC got taken out far away. Oh, my goodness. What a fight we're about to see right now between two clans who have been absolutely dominant within the area. Right there, as Pedro is taking on shots right there, but he also gets taken out by Bougie on the other end. And 5 Gaming putting in the work. They've got one player down from Sidizens. It's not over yet. It's not over yet. We've seen teams battle it out, even in a 2v4 situation against top clans like Fear. So Sidizens. It's not over. Pego, who has been one of the outstanding players this season, putting in the work right there, but on the other end, are not going on to the boys from Vibe Gaming, and now Vibe Gaming is down to just the one player. The down to just fell Z, and all of a sudden it is mutual assured destruction from both parties. Bego getting taken down, but on the other end, it has been 2 or 3 players from Vibe Gaming who have gotten taken out, and now the boys from Citizen will be going in for that killer finish as they pull up onto that building. On the side, turn to Felzy. Felzy trying to hold his own down. He knows how to battle. He knows how to do his thing. It comes in right there. Ooh, but that drop shot sent Felzy out of the game. And the boys from Citizens are currently now sitting down with 4 kills right there as they do take out the boys from Vibe Gaming and send them back into the lobby. Lovely gameplay coming in from them right there. We'll now turn our sights onto the boys from Active Gaming and No Gaming. It does look like No Gaming are currently just decided to pull away from that position where Active Gaming are currently situated. There we go. So much fight's about to go down. FSC has a player who got taken out outside that zone. Well, I do believe they got taken out by 21. They got into a fight with 21. Yeah, and 2 players from 21 have got taken down, but on the other end, Buddy got knocked. He might be finished right here. Oh, Daddy's rocking the ground right now as Daddy does get taken down and is left to Architect to sort of like hold it down for a team, but Easy gets knocked down. As he put in the work. Trying to stay within the game. ST pulling up onto this location. Like I say, trying to fight it out. And like I say, he does take out Your Might. Like I say, holding it down for a team. The last player, no pain, no pain as he moves away. He's on that JP button. Up into his vehicle and moving away from that particular one as Agatha is able to fight it out for her team. We'll keep them in the game right about now. As you do see, we're approaching into that 4th zone. Lovely gameplay going down so far. As everyone's looking to hold a really good spot. The Extremists currently in a battle with No Gaming. Guns and his boys looking to take them out. Yeah, thanks guys. Okay. Cool stuff. All right, all right, all right, all right. Thanks for everybody who cooperated today. Told me when there was an issue and allowed me fix it. I do appreciate you guys for giving me the feedback right there. I was lovely, lovely, lovely coming from all of you. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for the support. Thanks for joining the stream. And let's keep on making it as interesting as possible, as we do always get your feedback to continuously improve things as we go. All right, we'll take a look at the map right here and see where several different teams are currently situated. We do see the boys from DT getting into a fight right there as one of the players get taken out. I do believe they're making the rotations as they got knocked down. Citizens, as usual, getting themselves into a skirmish as they do take out a player right there from CLS. CLS man jamming the Citizens as we now head into that next zone. Let's take a look at the way that zone looks like. That zone shaping around right there. There are not so many builders to work with, as several different teams have got to make their way into that zone. You got AD, you got Citizens, you got CLS, you got No Gaming, all outside that zone right now, who will be looking to make their push into several different regions. Where you do see the boys from Active Gaming in front of No Gaming, and you do see the boys from Extremists as well, who have been in a lot of action coming into this particular game. Let's see how it goes. Let's see how it breaks down. DN getting into a fight right there as they do get a knock onto one of the players right there from 03. See the boys from DN on the other side making their push right now. Trying to get into that region where 03 is currently situated, and you can see No Name already getting tagged up right there. Ninja coming up against Nexus, but Nexus is able to get the knock right there. Both parties exchanging knocks. It's a very precarious situation between these teams right here. You see the rest of the players from DN trying as much as possible to put in the work right there as that boy is taking down, especially Nasri and Stress. Ooh, but on the other end, boys from 03 in some trouble. With that zone sheep, several different teams are now currently trying to get into this position as well. We do see AD getting into some trouble right there. We do have AD, we do have CLS all situated within this region, as well as No Gaming. I'm curious to see who actually does win this fight. Where did my people go? So like 20 something watching just now. We're down to 18. What happened? Something happened. Like we're just like no. Alright, 03 coming into some confrontation right there with the boys from CLS. Cool. Taking down Nexus. Nexus been lobbied. Right now it's just down to matching the shots. And 03, having quite a few. There are several different teams are currently attacking them around this region. They've got the zone to work with. Alright, oh, this guy to that zone. You see Roach approaching that region. But the third party coming in from Active Gaming as Skinny does take down Roach. CLS now down to just 2 players. Derry. Magic, the last one for 03. Trying to hide out as much as possible while several different teams are making their rotations in. We're down to 13 teams. You can see Danny Brown taking down Shark. Let's see. It's a very tough one for a lot of these teams. Skinny from Active Gaming now beginning to take on shots onto several different teams. We're just going to take a look at Magic as while he's trying to get into that zone. We do see several different players. One of them from CLS, and he's now beginning to take on shots. You got Danny Brown and Derry right there in front of him. He's still missing. He's still missing. Is he gonna get it now? Is he gonna get it now? He gets one. He doesn't. He doesn't. Oh my goodness! Active Gaming currently in that zone. be taking on sites. Onto the boys from CLS who are looking to make their way in. We got several different teams already situated within a good position. You got the boys from Sidizens who got taken out. 21's trying to get into the zone. But there's Angelo in front of them. Angelo is the last one for his team. You've got Agatha in front of Angelo. Trying to make it in. Someone in the kill feed says, no room for setbacks, no room for setbacks. All right, so we're down to 10 teams right here. You do see Agatha trying to push into that zone. We got about 3 teams right here. Agatha's trying to push in. CLS is also in the mix. Active Gaming taking on about 2 different fights right here. God's kill gets stolen. God takes down another player right there from AFL. Gets the knock. Goes him back. Still holding a couple of players. AFL are down to just Prophet. They're trying to get that revived. They're trying to push into that zone. Active Gaming currently with a full squad right about now. They're looking really good in this particular one. The boys from Upper 6 are currently with a full squad as well. This is the boys from AFL trying to pull up onto this position. They might be looking to get into that vehicle. Prophet trying to climb up all the way, but remember there might be a third party coming in from 21. 21 that is up on that zone. He's trying to make that push. With several different teams around this region, and you do see the boys from Upper 6 coming into the mix right there with the boys from Active Gaming. It's a very tough one for Active Gaming right now as they've got a couple of teams around them. Curious to see how they actually play this one and evade your third party. That location, but it does get taken down by Sauce. Ooh, but Daddy comes in right there. Active Gaming. Now down to just 2 players left. Just trying to get that revive. Oops, I was trying to change this thing, Daddy. I can say it's been taken down. Just trying to get that revive. Spotting Sauce. Pushes Daddy. Turns Daddy out of the game. Now Upper 6, who basically have the upper hand coming into this particular one. Coming into this final circle, now beginning to make the move. Got one player who are currently taken down. We're down to 5 squads. No Gaming looking really good as well. just down to Emperor now. Looking to get that revive. The most active game getting sent out in 4th place right there. This one now down to 4 different teams left in the lobby. They're taking out right there as it was some upper 6 do actually look like sealing this game. It was Yummy who was the last one for the team. Before I could even switch to Yummy, they had already taken Yummy out. And that will be the end of the game right there. Alright, lovely gameplay coming in from all these teams. We still got a couple of matches to go, guys. We'll be right back for some more action. Right here, let's take a look at some first one. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Now we're heading into, or we're already in, a Sandhawk match. And let's take a look at that flight path moving all the way from that northwestern region towards that northeastern region right there around Mognai. Right, we do see several different teams already beginning to land. And let's see how this one plays out for all of these teams. As the boys from Citizens and Fear do look like they are heading towards boot camp. Might be seeing something going down between these two teams as they're already beginning to get an inch really close to each other. Citizens currently sitting down with a three-man squad, and I did see something going down between the boys from Extremists and 21, but I'm going to be sticking with this fight as it is two Alagbaras. We are now Outcast pushes onto Citizens 11 and currently does take Citizens 11 down. It does look like the revive is going to be happening. Oh, more. How far now? IDB. Who they breathe? Who they breathe? Strags looking to send in a molly onto that particular position. But Outcast goes down. Bego putting in the work right there. Being absolutely outstanding as it's been throughout the entire season. Reducing the deficit now to the 3v3. Tries trying to make that move. What's Bego gonna do? Ooh, with Neo down right now and being lobbied. A very, very sticky situation. Hi, Gooby. Who's breathing? Who is breathing? Who they breathe? Alright, Fear currently still sitting down with a three-man squad. So just see 21 Agate getting into the vibes right about now. Getting a couple of knocks right there. CLX also in the mix. Right there, taking out the boys from Vibe Gaming. Keep an eye on this one, but in the meantime, we'll head on to show Brand, who currently is the last one for his team coming up against 21 on the other end. We'll just keep an eye onto that fight to see what Brand's about to do. Brand gets one, but Brand gets done. Brand gets sent out of the game right there. Does look like we have a couple of teams who have been sent out. We'll be back onto this location. But teams have put fear of God in each other's minds, or I'll say citizens put fear into Fear's mind. The irony, isn't it? Citizens were making their push, and both parties are pretty much just, respecting themselves right about now, not looking to make a mistake because they both know what both teams are capable of. Fear Esports, one of the teams who's currently in the Umzanzi battling things out, having shown what they're capable of season after season and playing at one of the top levels in Africa. When I'm right here battling up against the boys from Citizens, who are also another team that has a strong history within the African esports, within African esports and Nigerian esports. If you don't know about the history about Citizens, maybe one day they'll write a book about it, about a clan that was once called Wild Breed. One of the winners of this competition, or would I say the first winners of the MPL, Wild Breed, aka Citizens. Alright, let's look at the boys from Fear Esports are trying to JP, find a way to rotate. So how are we going to see the boys from Citizens take that? Are you going to take that? If it was me, I wouldn't take it. I will take them down. What are you going to do? My second screen, I started again. I started this madness. Well, it took a while. It took a while at least. Yo. Was from Sidizens and was from Esports still sending on shots onto each other. Still holding it down within this region. On the other end, it does look like we have a fight going down between the boys from Active Gaming and UA. Keep an eye on to the particular one as we take a look at what's going down on the other end. Active Gaming is currently taking out one of the players from UA as Butcher is currently down. So they're gonna do? Are they gonna pull away from this particular position, or are they going to be making their push onto the boys from Sidizens? From Active Gaming currently in the hunt for UA. They believe they were looking for that player who got knocked down, but the boys from UA have retreated away from that position. We'll take a look at the map right now and see that several different teams are already heading towards that zone. Currently situated within that zone. Let's head back onto camp. Who do you guys think is going to win this fight between Sidizens and Fear? The two teams are currently just giving themselves so much respect, not willing to make that push, but I want to see that fight. I want to see it go down. I want to see them push. I want to see them get the knocks. Is that going to happen? It's all down to, you know, tiny magic here. But my goodness, AFL getting into a fight right there with the boys from UA. One player from UA has already been taken down, and you can already begin to see the boys from AFL making their push right there. As Drake does get really close. Prophet goes down by Prophecy, but another shot coming in right there. Let's take Prophet down. All right, it's down to Tekka. Tekka's the last one for his team. He's popping up them nades, looking to throw it into that region where several different teams are currently situated. Can he get that revived onto Jesse just in time to provide that defense for his team? There was some AFL currently have the revives going down. So down to slim margins as Dolas is making his move. Jesse's got to get that revive time. That's exactly what's happening. Tekka's right there in front of him. Right about now, it does look like, you know, everyone's just trying to respect themselves. We're just trying to take it easy. Ooh, look at this, look at this, look at this, look at that, look at that. Whoa! What is this? Whoa. Telefoil goes on the outside. He gets a couple of knocks. Pushes into this location where you do have the last two players from Fear. Able to get that revives on, but Schwags is trying as much as possible to hold it down for his team. You can see Citizens are still making a push onto that location. Right now, currently seated on this particular location, it is a 2v3. Ooh, but that's right there. Takes down Swags. Swags currently getting knocked down, and it's just down to King. Just hanging right here on this shots, but Citizens will be taking that one as they do send out the boys here from the game, and you can already see them beginning to let loose those jubilations right there. Mighty fight going down between AFL and the boys from Active Gaming. We'll keep an eye on that. As Active Gaming is not too far away from them, you can already begin to see Ted Bundy pretty much just in a stalking position. Just waiting for an opportunity right there. It does look like Dollars has currently spotted Ted Bundy as well. But they're not coming in right there from Skinny as Skinny takes him down. And this is where things now begin to get dangerous. This is where the boys from Active Gaming will be looking to make the push onto that location, but Skinny goes down as well. Prophet is down. Right now, in a very dangerous situation. Bundy. Oh, not sure he's aware of Drake's position. This might be dangerous. Oh, it does look like he may be aware. Ooh. God coming in to provide the support. Might now be going in for that revive. The revives coming in for Active Gaming as Sauce is trying as much as possible to get onto the other side and provide support to the team. Boys from Active Gaming have been able to get their revives back up. Dallas is holding up that nade, trying to throw it into that region where God is currently at and reduces a lot of his HP. Skinny goes down. Well, Sus gets a knock right there onto Dolas. God sending on the shots right there onto that position where Drake is currently at. Jeez, I thought I was on my double screen. But Drake goes down as well. He's now just left with Ashura. That nade going down, and the boys from Active Gaming win that particular fight, but lose one player right there. They do get themselves 4 kills right here on the lobby. And my goodness, what an interesting game that it has been so far. So much action going down between these teams as the boys from Active Gaming do win that fight right there and go away with 4 kills, but they do lose a couple of players right there. The boys from Fear as well have currently gotten taken out of the game. We're moving all the way into our fourth zone of the night. There are a couple of teams who are currently situated within that zone. You do have the boys from Citizens We're still looking strong in this particular one. They got a 3-man squad, but they were able to take out the boys from Fear. And let's see how it continues to build out. Let's see how it goes. Turning our directions onto that zone right about now, but we do have the boys from DT who are not too far away from Citizens. Are they going to be able to take on each other? Citizens is able to move away. 11 is the one who is currently within the line of sight of the boys from DT, but they've got to head into that zone. They've got to hop in. Everyone's heading towards that zone right about now. Whew. Let's see. Lala, thanks. Someone says 3v4, LMO. Come on, these guys are both good. Citizens are good. Fair is good. All these teams are good. But now we're moving into that final point within that zone. Well, not final point. I'm only saying final point because of how small it looks. But you can see choke where well. We might be seeing something going down between the boys from Citizens and several different teams. You got 03 within this region. Got so many different teams right here, and Citizens are currently in a very precarious situation right there, as they do lose one player. Some CLS want to push into that, pulling up onto those buildings right there. Taking on shots onto the boys from Citizens. He's just left with Bego, who's holding it down for his team. Bego's one of those players that you don't want to joke with, you don't want to pull up to. But he's about to toss that grenade from... Ooh, that grenade had bounced. It had bounced. It might have done some damage. But look at this. Bego gets one knock right there. Takes down Danny Brown. It does look like a third party coming in from FST right there. Does take Danny Brown back into the lobby right there. And to so many different teams around the situation, it is absolutely ridiculous. They can get in the revive right there as he's fought his way into keeping his team in this particular one. Darian, the boy, is currently hanging in those buildings. There's just so many different teams around. You got about some 03 in the mix right here. You got 21 taking on shots from AD right there on the kill feed, and so many different teams are currently just trying as much as possible to hold their own. But 03 taking some damage. The boys from Citizen putting in the work right there. Manny sending on nades onto that building where Citizens is currently situated at, and it is absolutely ridiculous. You do see the boys from Citizens pretty much burning right now. As Bego's trying to hold his own down. The monies keep coming. The nades keep flowing. And are the boys from CLS gonna pull up onto this one? Yes, there we pulling up onto that building right there. But Bego trying as much as possible to hold it down. But Citizens will get taken out of the game right there. As the boys from CLS have put in the work, they've got in the knocks, and they've taken out the boys from Citizens in that particular one. They still got the boys from 03 to contend with. And this is where now things get crazy. What? This screen has started again. Devil is a liar. Second screen. Eh? I lie. You will not finish me. Before MPL finals, I must buy a new screen. I'm buying a new screen for MPL finals. New capture card, sorry. Alright, so we're down to 10 teams. Still so many different teams who are currently situated outside that zone, looking to push their way in. They've got to fight in. It's a very tough one. You do see the boys from 03 now beginning to make their push. They got to worry about CLS. What makes us in the fight right there? so many different teams around. All three have got to bother about the zone. They've got to bother about the boys from 21. They've got to bother about 8. So many different teams around them, but 21 setting on shots on to the boys of 03. And that will be the end as Manny is the one actually putting in the work, putting in the damage. But now, Active Gaming coming into that mix. Got to get that revive. They've got a vehicle. They've got an edge within that zone. I was trying to tune onto this fight quickly. There's so many different teams who are currently looting outside the zone. God, getting a knock right there. AD in a whole lot of trouble as they're down to just Falcon. See Manny looting outside. DT have got to find a way to cross over to the other side and get themselves into that zone. So right about now, from no gaming. They've got to get themselves into that zone. DT just left with Rage, who's currently now outside. Is getting them heals. The boys from Active Gaming are currently right now sitting down with 11 kills. Boys from Active Gaming currently have gotten the zone. We're down to 4 teams. No gaming, they've lost just one player. They're pushing up right now. Ooh, Archer gets taken out by the boys from Active Gaming. No gaming trying to use that edge to pull up into the zone. We're down to 3 teams. It does look like there's one team that's currently healing outside. Sauce is battling it out close range with the boys from No Gaming as they pull up. That Bundy takes out one of the players right there from No Gaming. Oh, God gets taken out. But the zone is pulling the boys from No Gaming as Emperor gets taken out. It's down to 1 player. It's just down to Evil. And Sauce is pulling up. And ooh, Evil's really low. And whoa. Lovely gameplay coming on right there. And the boys from Active Gaming win that particular one, taking home 15 kills. 15 kills coming in from Active Gaming and grabbing that winner chicken dinner. That right there is a 30 bomb. Alright guys, we'll be going in for our final and last game for today. Alright, we still got a lot of action going down right there, but we had some technical difficulties and my goodness, we've seen some lovely action coming down for the teams. These teams are gearing up for what is going to be an absolutely crazy finals. Alright. Thanks guys for watching. Thanks guys for being here. We'll be back with some more action in a couple of minutes. We still got one game to go, so don't go nowhere. Grab yourself a drink and let's get ready for a final spectacle right here. Let's take some advert from our sponsors and we'll be right back for some more action. I'll see you in a couple of minutes. Okay. What's up, guys? What's up, guys? How's it going? We're getting into our final game of the night. Hope you guys have been enjoying the game so far. It has been an eventful day with so much action going down from several different teams right here on the lobby. This week is our last week of the Super Weekend. All right, after this, we're going to be moving all the way into that semifinals where teams are going to battle it out. It has been a long season of the NPL, the longest time that we've ever had. So if you've made it all the way into this particular point in time and you're making it all the way into that semifinals, you do have to beat your chest that you're amongst one of the best teams within the Nigerian region. No doubt, no cap. All right, let's head into the lobby and let's take a look at how things are beginning to shape up and the way teams are going to be landing. You do see that zone shifting away from that southwestern region all the way towards that northwest Inzaki, with the boys from Citizens heading towards their normal region, the normal landing spots right there. We do see the boys from Active Gaming and the boys from Extremists heading towards that same position. All right, let's take a look at the way things are going to be shaping up and building up. And yeah. Let's go. All right, taking a look at the way things are right now. You do see Extremists not too far away from Active Gaming. All right, Brand does seem to be offline or struggling with some network issues. MTN OP. MTN. I got this time. One type of design. For that logo, MTN. MTN. As their heads no one correct. Alright, several different teams now be looking to make their way into that zone. No one is in. It's so close to each other. Everybody, just focusing on getting their loot. And I think for the most part, a lot of teams, know that they've qualified. Some of them are just taking it easy. Some of them are just, trying as much as possible to get themselves, more points right here. But it'll be curious to see what teams have qualified and what teams, are safe. I'm just gonna head on to, 10 and 80's Instagram and just check. Guys, remember, you can check 10 and 80's Instagram for more information. Do check out, the description for that. You can check them out on Instagram if you want more information on what is going down, on things that are going down. Alright, so right now the O3 brothers overall are sitting on top. Okay, from the last leaderboard I saw, which was released 5 days ago, and I do believe that this is the updated leaderboards. Citizens sitting down the second, upper six, quite comfortable as well. Vibe Gaming, the Outlaws, Cyclone Shields, AD, First Attics. All these teams are currently, very safe. But coming in right now, Dark Ninjas, currently sitting down on, the 20th spot coming into this game. Foul Play did not qualify for this week. They were in a very dangerous spot themselves, sitting down with 37 points. And also Active Gaming, who were not, who I do believe this is their first week qualifying. Yeah, this is the first week qualifying. And they just got a 30 bomb. Yeah, they just got themselves a 30 bomb. Akil just knocked Pharaoh with a nade. What? What is that? Why didn't I get him it? Pharaoh's been revived. Alright, so Active Gaming just qualified for the first time this week. And they got themselves a 30 bomb. They had a good match in Mirama as well, but they got themselves a couple of points. So by my calculation, they should be sitting above 40, definitely. Dark Ninjas were in the lobby, and you also saw them trying to play well also, so they should have gotten a couple of points as well. So Team Syndicates and the boys from Foul Play might be in a very dangerous situation. Yeah, I'm not sure about EXO. I'm not sure about how many teams are currently not situated within this are currently not in this are currently in the match that are not high up on that leaderboard. I'm not sure. Cyclone Shields are there. They're quite safe. AD is quite safe. Sector 7 didn't qualify, but they're safe. I'm trying to look for the teams that qualified but are not. Okay, DreamTeam is also safe. Best Attics is safe. No Gaming is safe. AFL is not too safe, Shabo. I mean, they're on 43 points, so they are there. Extremists just qualified this weekend as well. Same thing as Active Gaming, so they've got to pull in their weight. I'm not sure about UA. I think UA as well have got to pull in their weight. Okay, so UA, Active Gaming, Extremists, those are the guys that are looking to get themselves, more points on this leaderboard. I do believe. Okay, upper six is safe. They're sitting down in 3rd position. So the teams that actually do really need it are, Active Gaming, that are in the game today. Active Gaming, UA, Extremist. Those are the teams that need to grab themselves those points. Dark Ninjas as well need to grab themselves a lot of points to continue to move up that leaderboard. But a lot of other teams are currently, in a safe position, so they don't need to stress out much. 21 might still qualify. They've not really had a good day, but a couple of points here and there, and they'll still be safe. They'll still be safe. Coming into this game, they were currently down to 53rd, 53 points. So they could still qualify. But anyways, GG's to my boys from Active Gaming. They've gotten themselves a whole lot of points today. For a team that didn't qualify other weeks, qualifying this particular week and having the opportunity to do well for themselves, grab themselves a winner with a chicken dinner as well as some points throughout today. The opportunity to even get themselves a lot more points next week. It does look like it's the boys from Foul Play who might be getting themselves into some trouble. Okay, because Foul Play internals are currently sitting down in 37 points, and they did not qualify for this week. So by my calculation, Foul Play has been displaced. Dark Ninjas and Syndicates might as well get displaced, but it's all down to how Extremists and UA do, this weekend. If they can perform extremely well, then they might be able to displace Syndicates as well, and even Exodus. I mean, these are teams that didn't qualify this week. All right, so turning our sights into the lobby right there. We still got about 16 teams so far. There's no action that has gone down. All right, and everyone's looking to make their way into that zone right about now. We do see several different teams heading towards their spots. Once now, beginning to make that move, heading in towards that zone. Who are you guys rooting for? Who do you think is going to grab the winner chicken dinner in this final game of the night? The shots being let loose right there as Fear do take down. Fear Neo does take down Prophet. He'll put it in the work right there, getting the kill for himself. As the boys from AFL move away from that region and might be heading into another trouble. It is now the boys from DT. All right, next to AFL. They pull up from one, they get into another. Let's take a look at this. AFL, that's it. AFL, that's a three-man squad. Might be taking on fights in two separate angles, and they're trying to get out of this particular position. Oh, Dollars gets taken down all the way on the other end. But some AFL into the record and just pulling out to that particular. All right. There was some no gaming taken out. I do believe they took out one player from AFL. Oh, no. That was actually DT. DT took out one player from AFL. Now the boys from no gaming are looking to make their push onto that location where the rest of the players from AFL are currently situated. Inching closer and closer, Evil and his boys trying to make sure that Drake isn't able to get that revive onto his player. Gaming taking out the last player from AFL right there, as AFL does get sent back into the lobby. Somebody said teams did not play serious this week. I don't think it's a thing of teams don't play serious. I think everyone's playing seriously. Everyone's playing seriously. You know, I don't think. Like, I think if you're not going to play seriously, then you don't enter the game. As long as you enter the game, as long as you suit up, you're playing seriously. You could say that you're under less pressure, but one thing that less pressure actually does is, you know, make you play better, not worse. You play better when you're under less pressure, and actually now go on to dominate the lobby. But I think everyone's playing seriously. You know, people are still rotating. People are still, you know, if not, we'll just see just pushing anyhow and dying anyhow. Well, that's not the case. Everyone's still, you know, taking on things quite seriously. Ooh. Oh my God, it's quite late here. Taking some juice. You ain't one of those teams that we talked about. They do need the points. They've not had quite an easy day today on the lobby, but they do require those points. They've been good throughout the season. I'm not sure exactly what's happened to them, you know, going into this, you know, final round. I'm not sure what, you know, has been, you know, their case. Or you definitely need something to start working out for them. Boys from Sidizens pulling up not too far away from active gaming. As they are inching closer and closer and closer. We're moving into that zone. Into now getting a lot more interesting. Active Game is sending on shots onto the boys from Citizens as they are looking to make their rotations into that zone into several different buildings around this region. Active Game in. Citizens putting up into that position where the boys from FST are currently situated. Several different teams already, as you can see, right there, starting to make their rotations into that zone. Zone down by the margins. You see Ted Bundy taking shots into Chicago. Oh, bagel. And also Citizens losing one of their best and most consistent players right there, Bego. See, that gets him back into the lobby, and we still got about 15 teams left in this particular one. We got 3 zones already being played so far, and so many different teams are currently situated and alive within this particular zone. Quarterfinals of the NPL have been absolutely outstanding. We do see some players right there within that water region, currently just holding it down. 21 finding themselves in a very precarious situation as they're coming up against the boys from AD. A couple of players from 21 have currently been taken down. It's now left with just Daddy. As Agata Peru get gone down as well as Akil. So yeah, let's put in a lot of damage onto them. Also, Vibe Gaming are currently fully aware about that region where the boys from UA are currently situated on that water, and UA, a team that's desperate for those extra points. Pretty much just diving into that water, trying as much as possible to evade the shots coming in from the boys from Vibe Gaming. All right, with that zone shift right now, we're headed into that 5th zone. And things are about to go absolutely crazy. You do see the boys from Vibe Gaming getting into the mix right there. They're now turning the sights onto the boys from UA. Yes, this is trying as much as possible to keep his team within this game. Supremo currently getting knocked down. Not too far away from them is the boys from 03, so they got to be careful. There's a fight going down between the boys from CLS. Oh my goodness. Skip that. I skipped that. Wait, there's another fight going down between DT and Active Gaming. Active Gaming. The boys from Active Gaming have taken out DT. He's back into the lobby. I was so focused on this fight, I'm curious to see how Jesse was going to come out of this one. So got to keep an eye onto him and see how it goes. Boys from Active Gaming moving into that zone. Ooh, they do a lot of trouble right there. They've got to make their way and rotate into that zone. There's several different teams already within. Jesse impressively finding a way to keep himself alive. And his teammate Bushi has landed into the water right there to swim with them. Join the fishes. Now all these teams have got to make their way into the zone, but in the meantime, we're going to turn our sights onto the boys from Sidizens, who are in a situation right there with FST. FST is down to two players. They're trying to get that revive. And that's exactly what happened. We got about 3 teams currently situated within that zone. You got Active Gaming, you got Citizens, you got Vibe. Okay, 4 teams actually. Okay, 5 actually. Also got Upper 6, you got FST. All the teams have got to make their way in. Top 1. FST coming into the mix right there. The boys from Upper 6 coming into this region and about to take on a fight right next to the boys from FST. Can already see that name coming in from K. Taking out one of the players from FST right there. Easy getting that revive. Valley holding things up for now. FST, no pain, goes down. FST looking like they're in a very, very, very sticky situation right now. As the boys from Upper 6 are currently pushing up onto their region, you can see the boys from Upper 6 right now claiming and taking over that position. Citizens taking out the player from Fear right there. Getting back into that zone. Fear down to 2 players. O3 Nexus currently has been taken down. These teams are trying as much as possible to stay alive, hold their position. You see Outcast on the other end sending a nades onto that region. He's got to hop into that zone. He heads into his vehicle. He's about to make that move. And getting blown up right there by the vehicle. Put it in the work. They're sending in the shots right there onto that position where Vibe Gaming are currently situated at. Vibe Gaming making the push right now onto Extremists. That will be the end for Extremists right there as they do get taken out of the game by Vibe Gaming. Vibe Gaming winning that particular fight right now. You can see several different teams are now beginning to get into the action right there as the boys from CLS and Active Gaming are getting into a skirmish right there. Trying to hold his own, coming up against a full team from Active Gaming, but that will be the end for him as the boys from Active Gaming do send him back into that zone right there. All right, now let's turn our sights onto the boys from O3. We're down to 6 teams left within this lobby. It's a very, very, very crazy one as the boys from O3 do pull up onto that region where the boys from Citizens are currently situated at. And Magic is told to lay on the ground. Look at this situation. No gaming coming into the mix as well. Gaming coming into that mix and taking down a player right there from Sidizens. Gaming are down to 2 players. The boys from Citizens are down to 2 as well. Number 6 has still got a full squad. The boys from O3 have still got a full squad as well. I'm beginning to look at your chart. Got about 21 people watching, so thank you to everybody who's still watching, who's still holding it down. The boys from Citizens are still in this. The boys from Active Gaming have got themselves a really good position within that zone. Active Gaming gathering themselves a whole lot of points to continue to move themselves up on that leaderboard on the only weekend that they did not qualify, that they qualified. Have managed to somehow grab themselves enough points to move way up on that leaderboard. They might just be able to move into first position. If they put up the same kind of performance tomorrow, they might actually be able to move all the way into that first page. O3 Nexus right now, not too far away from Active Gaming. I believe Skinny is the one who's really close to him. You can see him crawling into that region. Skinny currently is at Skinny, about to send in them nades. Skinny sends a nades onto that position. Now Skinny is beginning to make that move. Skinny's got to retreat. He's just trying to hold it down. Got to get into the zone. No game in front of him. So he goes down, sent back into the lobby. God knocks out one player right there from upper 6. We're down to 4 teams. Nexus is somehow still in this one. God gets another player right there from upper 6, and it's down to just K to hold it down for his team. Active Gaming looking like he might be able to seal this game through, and that's exactly what happens as they are able to get a knock right there. Right now it's down to Active Gaming Citizens. I'm not sure exactly where 11 currently is at. But ooh, 11 coming into the mix right there. 11 who is outside the zone gets taken out by the play zone. Alright, the boys from Active Gaming winning that particular one again and grabbing another winner chicken dinner, getting themselves a whole lot of points right here to continue to perform on the final day. And as you can see right there, Skinny getting himself 4 kills. He was told he had no kills in the previous game and that he was going to perform in this one. The boys from Active Gaming finishing with 12 kills right there. Also in the second place, the consistent, the one and only, the undisputed top of the leaderboard, O3, getting themselves 9 kills. And Citizens right there getting themselves 4 kills, courtesy of Shy Boy. Lovely gameplay coming down from all of these teams today, guys. It has been a pleasure being able to run through the game so far today. Thanks, guys, to everybody who has followed us, who has been here throughout from beginning to the end. Thanks, guys. I do see you guys there. Do remember to hit that like and hit that subscribe, and we'll be right back same time tomorrow for some more action. I'll see you then. Bye-bye.